good. Our frogs seem to be settling in nicely. There's one right up there. And then we have one right there. At first, only the one frog was doing it, but I figured it was only a matter of time until they started copying each other. They start seeing each other do it. Because the way they get up here, and I've actually seen them do this once, they start on that rock. Let me zoom out. They start on that rock. They jump all the way up to that ledge there. Then they jump to where he's at. You see it. I think that one's a he and the other one's a female, but I could be wrong. They jump to where he's at. And then they just crawl back behind there. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. They crawl back behind there and find themselves a nice spot to camp out wherever it is they want to do, and they make themselves at home. We've also been starting to bring in some of the plants from outside to indoors, seeing as it is almost October. And the other impatient flowers that I had in here, I trimmed them down because the stems and leaves and everything were starting to look a bit straggly. I'm not sure why. The root systems for it are still in there, and the main, base is still in there, so if it wants to grow back, it can. But I took some of the impatient flowers from outside. I planted them in there. And these are some ones from outside too. So in the last video, I was talking about how I'm going to have the dehumidifier dump directly into the pond, and we have accomplished that. Because I noticed something that was hiding in plain sight. I didn't need to make a hole in the front of it or anything like I was originally talking about. There was a thing on the side, and I'm going to overlay some past video here to show you. There was a thing on the side that I originally thought was decorative. You see there that it's a round cover, right? And I thought that was just like a decorative thing, just in the plastic. How, a lot of these things have little decorative designs in the plastic cases. But then it dawned on me, I wonder if it comes off. And it does come off. And it had a PVC fitting on there. So I'm like, oh, cool. So I used some of the PVC cleaner and glue. The cleaner prepares the surface for the glue. That's the purple color. And the glue is the glue, obviously. And after I glued that in, I also followed up with some Dow Corning aquarium sealer. So kind of a double measure there. So, and you can see the hose, and it goes right into the pond. No problem. And to make sure I go easy on this with the motor, I have instituted a timer on it. So this thing keeps looking more and more awesome. And as the frogs get curious and begin their explorations, as they copy each other, the froggies sure seem to have no complaints. I just want to get a real close-up shot on him without disturbing him though. Hopefully the camera catches this. You can see him breathing. You see his throat's moving down there. That's cool. I personally think that's a male. I think the males might be a little bit bigger with more brown on their backs and sides. And I think the females might be a little bit smaller with less brown and more green like you see here. I could be wrong. These are definitely bullfrogs, I know that much. I checked online. I got to research into how to tell their genders. But if anybody out there happens to already know way more about frogs than I do, you know, please make a comment in the comment section below. And please tell me whether or not I was correct. I mean, I'm going to look it up eventually, but in the meantime, you know, if somebody out there knows, you can at least tell me whether or not I got it right or I got it wrong. And my primary lighting system with the 60 watt full spectrum lighting that puts out a 350 watt equivalent, they're also on a timer too, so you can see those bulbs are out. And you see the timer system for that right there. So those are on a timer too. If you want to see how it all is all lit up, it's almost to the on point anyway. Just maybe another 10 minutes or so, so I can flip it forward. There we go, that looks a bit better. That's cool. Yeah, there we are. Then back to Froggy. That's more lit up for you. Check out the other one. Pretty cool. So far so good. Things keep getting just cooler and cooler and cooler in here. Not temperature wise, but euphemistically speaking. Oh! And Richard Riley, he also gave me some aloe vera. I mean, I already have some upstairs, but he gave me these because he's got a ton of it. And I've wired it up into the trellis here. I'm going to put even more enforcement on it. I mean, you might be thinking that looks kind of tacky right now, but that's to hold it in so when these things get really big, and they will, that they will stay in those slots there, and then you won't even see the green wire or anything like that. It'll all be completely covered. Plus, when we have our bog filter fully installed, it's going to end up going in here. When we have that fully installed and plants are growing on it and taking to the walls and everything, it's all just going to be dominated with plants anyway. So that's pretty cool. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the update. And catch you next time.
There's no point in talking about Linux if I can't edit my videos and record in Linux. I would say the Windows counterpart would be Sony Vegas Pro, and that's saying a lot. Caden Live, I.